What's up, guys? It is Thursday, April 4th, 1:27 p.m. And this is a crypto market update. We're going to get caught up on kind of where we're at and some new developments as far as what has been happening on the charts. And we can look to the right side of the screen. We got some green on the board today. So we've seen a bit of a bounce, but is it enough to get us out of the woods here? So first, we're going to start off with the drivers. We got the bond yields right now on the 10-year yield bond and then the dollar. We need to see the dollar and the bond yields roll over. On the 12-hour chart, if we see the stock RSI, it's crossing down right now. We need to see it confirm below that 80 line. We want to see us have that TSI cross down. If you notice back here when the TSI crossed down, like March 21st, and we were kind of in a downwards momentum with the bond yields. Remember, March 21st was when Bitcoin started to find its bounce after first kind of falling down here. So March 21st, bond yields started to roll over. We got our big pop. So that's what we need to see for the bond yields. We need to see this start to go red in the TSI on the 12-hour. And then on the dollar, we were tracking this. We said, hey, we're at a key level. We had this trend line coming up like this. And we had broken it yesterday. So we got a bit of a bounce because the dollar broke down. Let me pull this over a little bit like that. Yep. So we broke down yesterday, big red candle on the dollar. Had continuation today on the one-day chart. We are crossing down the stock RSI. I want to see us cross below that 50 line. And then really this cross down below with the TSI crossing down here will be beautiful because if you notice back here when we crossed down on the daily chart, it was around like February 19th, February 20th. And if we go to Bitcoin on February 19th, February 20th, that was right back here. So let me hide a little bit of the indicators. So February 19th, February 20th was right up here. And then we had a rollover in the dollar and then we continued for another big move for Bitcoin. So that's another thing we need to see. We need to see the dollar roll over, the one-day TSI cross down. Same with the 12-hour TSI cross down on the bond yields. Those in tandem will likely pull Bitcoin up, but let's look at the pump dump chart. So the pump dump chart was at a scary moment yesterday. We were at the one-day 50 moving average and we had popped above it. Thankfully, we broke back down below and right now we have continuation lower, but we're now at another key level. Right here, that's the 21 moving average, this purple line on the void lines. But notice that when we broke down below the 50-day moving average in the pump dump chart on February 9th, if we go to Bitcoin, February 9th was right here when we started the big rally here. So thankfully, we got rejected and didn't break above the 50-day moving average yesterday because that would have likely brought us down and broken the key levels for Bitcoin. So we need to stay below that 50-day moving average. And where we're at right now, we need to break down on because we're at the 21 moving average now. So now we're in like a little sandwich, a 50-day moving average, 21-day moving average sandwich. And we could go up and down, kind of just ping pong back and forth. But the sooner that we can break down below this 21-day moving average, we'll likely come down to retest these lows here. And if we do that, that will be a nice pop. And Bitcoin will likely get back above that 69K level and maybe even come up to get above 72, 73K again. So that's what we need to watch as far as the pump dump chart. We need to see us break down, see continuation lower. If we look at the 12-hour chart, we want to see that TSI cross down back below the zero line. If we look at the one-day chart, thankfully, we didn't have the TSI get above the zero line. We want to see this start to cross down. Back here, like late March, it looked like we were ready to cross down. Then we popped up and that's what contributed to this dump in Bitcoin back here. So if we can actually get the full confirmation of a cross down here, that would be beautiful because that's what will get us back above 73K to new highs. And that's the one-day TSI. If you look at the 12-hour, we want to see that cross. We go down the 9-hour, it's curling now. If we go down the 6-hour, we're close to crossing. But notice here, March 31st, we crossed and then came back up. So in the next 6 hours, if we cross, we need to see a 24 hours of that cross continuing for that to be a real cross down. The 4-hour is cross down. We had back here, March 31st, 1, 2, 3 dark reds. We're on the third dark red right now. So this candle closes in 2 hours and 27 minutes. So it's going to be a crucial daily close. And tomorrow is going to be the confirmation as to if we're going to have a real cross down or not. Looking at the 4-hour chart, when we crossed up here, the pink above the blue, that was April 1st. That was when Bitcoin had that dump. Right now, we're having the blue coming back around to get above the pink. If we can see that happen, that'll be great. Because when the blue officially got back above the pink over here, March 24th, and we saw this roll over. That's what really had Bitcoin pop up here and give a shot at getting above these previous all-time highs. So we need to see that. So watching the 4 hour, the 6 hour, the 9 hour momentum cross down on the pump dump chart is going to be our key here. Looking at the alt season pulse chart, we're still wrestling with that belly of the beast. We need to break down below it. So we got above, came back down, above, came back down. So we need to see that officially get swallowed up by the belly of the beast. Right now we broke up, we're holding as support. We need to break down below 76% and have that confirmed. And we want to see this blue start to spike up sooner than later. We don't want to see that pink get above the blue. And given that the blue is right at that 50 line, we need to see this happen ASAP. Then looking at the total crypto market cap on the daily chart, we're still above that zero line in the TSI. We have the MACD now going white. We need to see a cross up here. If we look at the 12-hour chart, we have hard stopped. A little double bottom here. We have hard stopped. Now, if we look at the 9-hour chart, we're curling. If we look at this 8-hour chart, getting closer, 6-hour chart, about to cross. And if we look back here, when we crossed on the 6-hour, March 20th, that was when Bitcoin on March 20th bottomed out and it had its nice pop up. But it did come back down to retest for a 786 second bottom, and then it went up further than that. So we need to see on the total crypto that 6-hour officially cross. The 4-hour has crossed up, which is solid, but we need a little bit more, which will be the 6-hour, and that candle closed in 24 minutes. So today's going to be a critical day going into tomorrow. I know tomorrow there's some macroeconomic news. I think jobs report as well too for Friday. So it's going to be a key close to the week here. And Sunday is going to be an interesting weekly candle. That's for sure. So if we can have momentum still curl up on the 6-hour, the 8-hour, the 9-hour, that will spill into the 12-hour. And then on the 12-hour chart, that crossing up, we'll get back above the zero line and we'll be good for a takeoff. Looking at the 11-hour chart, we do have a prepare to buy soon. And we had the same prepare to buy soon back here and a buy now happened. So prepare to buy soon, buy now. I'm sorry, there is no 11-hour prepare to buy soon on the total crypto. That's on the Bitcoin chart. But it's very solid right now. You know, we could be doing this bull flag right now. So, but we need to break above that key 2.6 trillion level and we can head up to 3.3 to 3.5 trillion for the total crypto market cap. Then looking at total 3, so the altcoins on the daily chart, we came up to retest this purple moving average, which we need to reclaim. We need to get back above that purple moving average on the Stargate snakes. We need to see the 12-hour cross up on the TSI, same thing that we're looking for the total crypto market cap. If we go down to the 9-hour, now we're getting closer. We go down to the 6-hour. We are seeing a stock RSI cross up. I want to see that orange get above the 50 line, and we're very close to crossing here. The one thing we have to watch out about is if we're going to do a fake kind of close cross like this back here and then roll over one more time. That's the only thing that we got to worry about. We do have a 6-hour prepare to buy soon, just like we did back here. And the buy now and reclaim of that purple moving average and back above the EMA ribbon will be the seal of the deal for me that, all right, we're out of the woods. Then looking at Bitcoin, we held the critical level of 64.5K. And then on the daily chart, we are curling in. If we look at the 12-hour chart, we're getting closer to a cross, but we need to get above that 69K level, reclaim that previous all-time high. And if we can do that, it will be likely we cross on the 12-hour chart. Then looking at the signals here, the Stargate signals, well, also we're running into the 12-hour 50-day moving average. So it's going to be key that we get above there. Getting above that 69K is going to be key because we'll get above the 50 moving average, 21 moving average on the 12-hour chart, and that will reclaim 69K. We do have a 12-hour prepare to buy soon back here, just like we did back here. It's all a matter of, are we going to pop up a little bit, come down first, just like here, pop up a little bit, come down first, and then have the confirmation to buy now? That remains to be unseen. So just don't be surprised if we come back down and then go up before that buy now comes in. But really, once that 12-hour buy now flashes, I'm pretty confident that we're out of the woods. Because if we look at all the history here of the 12-hour buy now signal on Bitcoin, nailed the bottom in August multiple times, September, October, January, back here on the March dip. And then if we can do it again, we're golden. So we're looking for that buy now signal, looking to reclaim 69K. That will bring us relief in the altcoins. If we get above 71K, that will thrive altcoins. We'll see double-digit gains across the board. And then if we can get above 73-ish to 74K, making a new all-time high, that's when altcoins go in melt-up mode. So that's what we're watching, guys. That's what we need to see. We're still in this critical time point. Survive, then thrive. We need to see confirmation of the momentum curling up on the 12-hour, one-day chart, the 9-hour chart. You know, we need to see that happen on the medium time frames. so we can fix the 3-day and kind of higher time frames, because they are crossed down and we need to see a quick cross up. So this is just like a little blip on the map, and it's not something that's deeper and more prolonged. So that's what I'm watching. I'll be in the Discord keeping you guys updated in real time. Link is in the bio. Come join it. For the Stargate VIPs, I did complete the anomaly supercharged template instead of 3, plus the sector detector down here, so we can get all eyes on 40, 80, 120, 240 cryptos we have eyes on, plus the sectors. That is in the resources channel of the Discord. Let me pull that up. So if you're a Stargate VIP, go to the resources section channel in the Discord, and then go to the anomaly supercharged template. If you click that, you'll have this chart pop up just like you saw it right there, with the 6 screeners tracking 240 cryptos, the sector detector and everything. That will be the link for you to pull that up, and all the screeners will pull up as well too. So there we go. So we got them popping up right now. So for Stargate VIP, that is done, and that's it. So I'll see you guys in the Discord. Link is in the bio, and I'll see you guys in the next video.